Pokemon review. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for another Slifer Squad community collab replay style. Let's get right into it. Longtime member and fan Will Wolf didn't technically submit this for the replay, but he sent it to me. Close enough. I'm using it. Funniest fucking replay I've ever seen. Enough of an intro. Let's get right into it. All right. I hit the play button. Let's go. Leads Pert, right? The Scyther throws up an SD. He throws his rocks up, whatever. Sees the weaknesses in an opponent's team. Roars it out. It's fine. Roars yet again on the Protect. None of these Pokemon are even EV correctly to be able to switch into rocks twice, so he's able to just roar through this team. And I think you can already figure out what's going to happen. He has a bulky Swampert, and he's just gonna roar through all these 4 times weak to Stealth Rock setup Pokemon that are just gonna die immediately and do 30% to the Swampert. So it's a fantastic way to start. Let's get it. I want more replays like this. I want more body bags. Yep, this is hilarious in the chat. Because it is. That is fucking hilarious. Thank you so much, Will Wolf. Very cool. Next replay. I am better at Digimon. We got a replay. Let's see. This is Yu for Gen 7. Let's just hop right into it. Alright, lead Durant. Definitely new meta. Has to switch out immediately on the Chandelure. Sacks the Sudowoodo to the Chandelure. That's fine. Sylveon. Shadow Ball on the Bisharp. No Spadef drop though. Stays in on the SD. Throws off another Shadow Ball. Ironhead dies. You know, it's whatever. Entrainment. Now that is a technique. Is able to go hard Golem and trap the Bisharp. Protects on the attack. Is able to set up a curse on the turn that it's not able to attack. Protect on the turn that it's able to attack. Holy shit. He says, please don't forfeit. That's right. You fucking noob. I got you with this epic ponage strategy. Give me all your Minecraft diamonds. Give me all your Robux. Alright? Do not drop the Snapchat streak. Alright? Now this is an epic gamer moment. For sure. Absolutely. G Fuel, sponsor me and this video. Because all we have here are epic gamers. So at this point, yeah, he just says, please don't forfeit. I won't. He's able to set up a +6 Alola Golem. This thing's gonna be so bulky and so strong. Oh my god. I've never oh man, he has rock polish. Holy moly. Yeah, so he's that's so funny. No, he's not stalling you. What a dum-dum. He's not lowering his speed. He's putting his speed back up. It was at -6. Now he's going to put it at +6. Rock Polish Curse Golem. I wonder what the 2 attacks are. Let's find out in this epic gamer moment. Even though I guess he really only needed +4. That's so funny. Actually, no, he only has 1 attack. Yeah, Rock Slide, because he has to have Protect. He has to have Curse, and he has to have Rock Polish, and he's able to sweep through this team. Holy shit, my ear is itchy. Someone help! Alright. Let's see. And it OHKOs the Umbreon, too. Man, I wonder how much this does to Chestnut. Oh, he dodges. Uh-oh. Drain Punch to 16, though, because we have +6 defense. It died. Oh, it was I bet that crit didn't matter, dude. Holy moly. What an back-to-back crit? Man, that's what's up. Dab on them haters. Sick ass replay. On to the next one. Pits on Girls, aka Young Kitchard's ult before. Rest in peace. It got banned because Smogon mods always want to see my team losing. They're just jealous of the raw skill. Alright, why is this on normal and not fast? We're going Sonic speed. Like 6'9", running in his underwear with a gun. That's pretty fast, buddy. Alrighty. So we're going to see a lot of switching. We're going to see Megir in a setup on the Magnezone. Throw off an Ice Beam, fish for that freeze. Just get a little bit of chip. He knows. This is a very calculated play. You know, leaving the Magnezone at 48%, only chip he needs. You can go hard into Landy Dandy Landorus. Earthquake, you know, trying to feel out how much of a noob his opponent is. Stays in on the knockoff, which was genius because he is Z-move and can just kill the Tornadus. That's fine. Stays in on the Ice Punch. Landorus has served his duty. In comes Big Ninetales. His opponent tries to fake out because he's a fucking noob. It is very easy to become scared and intimidated when playing against a member of the Slifer Squad because we're just so fucking phenomenal. Specs HP Fire. 56% to the Celestial. I thought this thing was supposed to be fat. That thing got melted. Switches into the Shark on the Protect. That's fine. Ice Fang gets the freeze. That was calculated. He knew he'd get the freeze. Why else would he go for it? He's give me the +1 speed. And let me just crunch. Psychic Fangs on the Pex. Doesn't OHKO without terrain. It does with terrain. Interesting Infestation Toxic Pex. We saw that a little bit in like the mid Sun Moon era. Switches out versus the Pex. Was like, LOL, fuck it. I don't even need this setup. Shark. JK. Shark's back. Shark time. JK again. I just want to fuck with your weather. At this point, he's just toying with him. This is such an easy victory. All his Pokemon win for free. Classic Slifer Squad moment. All your Pokemon just win. And he's just able to, go hard Lele on the fake out because LOL, why not? Tanks the Ice Punch because Lele's low-key thick. Sorry, had to drink some wet. And he's able to win. Pretty easy. Says GG. The notorious Jig does not say GG back because it wasn't a good game. He got smashed. Again, another replay from Piss On Girls. Pretty epic. Good luck, have fun. His opponent doesn't say it back because he is intimidated by the sheer power of the Slifer Squad. Let me get some more wet. Yum, that's some good wet. Iron Head on the Landorus. That's some good chip, even at -1. Holy moly. Gets his rocks up. Absolutely not afraid of that Landorus. Called it out. These noobs just know how to click U-turn and taunt. That's all they do. He's able to set up. Beautiful crit on the Toxapex and the Para. Haze, doesn't matter. Do you think Kitchard cares? Because he doesn't. Shift gear again as he goes Bulu. What an interesting switch in considering he has a Chansey. And a Heatran. But whatever. Another crit, it's really just that easy. The Bapu Tulu takes a jillion%. Very calculated play. Fleur Cannon, because LOL, why not? Man, Leech Seed, Leftovers, defensive Bulu. Goes Ninetales on the Chansey. Definitely tired of all of this malarkey. Sets up the Veil. He's going to be able to take absolutely nothing from Superpower. When's the last time you've seen Scarf Superpower Landorus T? The answer is like black-white. Oh, epic burp. Alright, Earth Power on the Magearna takes literally fucking nothing thanks to Veil and Shuckleberry. Sets up in front of the Chansey. Ice Beams the Chansey for 10%. Doesn't even care. Lets Chansey gets his rock up. That 10% was calculated because now he feels a little more obligated to want a soft-boiled. So he can rapid spin those rocks away. Iron Head for 30%. Did not get the flinch because, the game was like, calm down. Alright, this is already too much of a disadvantage. Just settle down, young man. Okay? Psyshock destroys that Diancie. And they just quit because they literally just get swept by Spec Psyshock. And that's what we call a 6-0, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's move on to this replay. 5 a.m. in Stockholm. The OG, the up-and-coming, incredible player, the team-building mastermind, Black-White Goat Tube. Let's just let the replay do the talking. We got some rain versus some sand. He's able to win the weather war with a slower T-Tar. Goes Sleep Talk Amoonguss, I assume. Yep. Oh my goodness. And he pulls the Giga Drain. What a genius tech. Especially because Sleep Turns fucking, they go away after you switch out. He's able to pull a Spore with that Sleep Talk. Stays asleep. Gets the HP Ice. I have never seen such an incredibly powerful Amoonguss. His opponent HP Ices. And he knows he's going to wake up and he gets the Giga Drain. Have you ever seen such a perfectly played Amoonguss in your entire life? Because the answer is no. No, you haven't. But you have now. Look at this. This Amoonguss is going to 1v1. You ever seen an Amoonguss 6-0 an entire team? With Sleep Talk? Because now you have. Look at this shit. Now he's able to just go T-Tar on the Lottie. On the Dragon Pulse. That shit did 18. Consider yourself pursuit trapped, Latios. He even gets his rocks up first and said, fuck this, I don't even care. Rock crunches too. Said, I don't need it. Superpower the Ferrothorn for 44. At this point, the game's already been decided. He doesn't care about anything this Ferrothorn really has to do. Goes into Shiny Heatran on the Power Whip. Takes 9%. 3% because of the fucking leftovers. Throws up a sub on the Protect. It's too easy. I don't know how this dude does it. I really don't. He even gets a crit for good measure, just to remind his opponent he's beneath him. Can't get the rain up because he dies to rocks. He's able to protect on the Latios. Scout for the Surf. Get some more leftovers, Beeling. Throw off an attack. He's packing HP Ice. Holy shit, this has been such a beatdown. This is embarrassing. Alakazam stays asleep, takes 72 from the fucking Lava Plume. Throws up a Substitute, knowing that LOL he's gonna stay asleep. Watch this. Throws off a Lava Plume now. He does wake up and hit the Focus Blast, but that's fine. Rotom's gonna come in at 27% and Shadow Ball for 13. Steel still resists Ghost in this generation. What an idiot. Lava Plumes to finish him off. What a 6-0 in 21 turns. Incredibly played Amoonguss, incredibly played everything. Goodness gracious, I'm at a loss for words. Alrighty, let's see. Let's move a little on forward. Hey, that's me. What did you know? Gibby Gucci Gang, one of the alts. Playing some Gen 6. I am high-key a Gen 6 monster. Let's see what we do. Alright, we sling up them rocks versus a Focus Punch Breloom. Going to Big Clef. Takes 42. It's a little more than I thought, but whatever, because we got leftovers. Goes Torn. I Flamethrower, expecting the Excadrill. We burned the Torn, though, so, like, LMAO. Get fucked, idiot. You're able to go into Rotom Wet. Volt Switch out as he double knocks. That's fine. That shit dies. So Metagross on the Slowbro, you know, just back in a Rotom Wet so I can Volt Switch. Yep, that's fine. Get initiative on the Breloom. Breloom's taking chip because this thing's actually hella weak. Mach Punches for 33. Well, it's frail. It's not weak. I Ice Punch. Just knock that shit out. Gone. Goodbye. Get out of here. Thunder Punch the Bro. 43. I'm just fishing for a little bit of damage on it. Go out and Rotom Wet here on the Slack Off. I Will-O-Wisp on the Excadrill. Yep. I knew it. He'd be like, oh, he's going to Volt Switch and I'm going to look so cool on this play. Well, you didn't look cool. You looked like a goddamn fool. Look at all that chip between pre-patch burn, the fucking, the Rocky Helmet, and the Rough Skin undefensive Chomp. I throw out my rocks versus this Charizard X. I'm not afraid of you, alright? I'm able to just Earthquake and do a bajillion %. Look at... It's too easy. What are you doing, buddy? So, Bro's back in. At this point, I realize it's regular Bro and not even Mega Bro. Actually, I already knew that when I threw off that Thunder Punch. I'm pretty sure when I was fishing for damage on it. So you don't run Charizard, but you can run Slowbro. So, Metagross comes in, 45%. I'm really just forcing it to slack off. 45% plus the 13 from burn means I am actually weathering it down very slowly. You'll see it goes from 9% that turn to 8% this turn, and he realizes this. He's going to throw off a Scald just to KO my Metagross. I can go into Rotom Wet, Volt Switch. I didn't even feel the need to go into Weavile and Pursuit Trap, and at this point they forfeit. This was such an easy W. I don't know how I do it, but I do it well. Alright, let's jump back here. This is another Kitchered alt. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but it is what it is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Looks like a fatter team, but trust me, this is going to be epic. Knocks off the Reuniclus. Uh-oh, it's Z-move. Kitchered did an oopsie. Goes for the Will-O-Wisp. Misses. Hits it. Finds out it's Magikarp. Crits the knockoff. That's pretty epic. Sorry, I need to consume a lot of wet. So we're just going to keep seeing him knock off this Reuniclus. Kind of see where this goes. Chances are its only move is a Psychic type move, meaning that Sableye has no fear of this Reuniclus and can just click knockoff for free and PP stall this thing. Because LOL, why not? And we're going to see that going for a little bit longer. A few more turns, if I remember correctly, and then they'll switch out. Spoilers! Oops. I know. I just needed to make sure we're all on the same page. Yeah, see, there you see the Shy Shock, and they realize, damn, this was a poor decision on my part. So they're going to recover. I think another crit, LMAO. Stay critting, big boy. Yeah, finally they switch out into Ditto, because they're like, alright, fuck this shit, I'm out. Knocks off the Choice Scarf, that's fine. Lets his Umbreon get knocked, but whatever, don't need it. Throw off a Wish. Able to burn the Ditto. A burned Ditto with no Scarf literally could not be any less of a threat. Thanks to good old Umbreon Synchronize, the Wish comes true. You know, this is just going to be a very, very slow Schmeat down. It does have Recover, but it only has 5 PP of all the moves. Goes on to his own Sableye in the Bronzong, is able to do a ton with Knockoff and takes 0 from that Gyro Ball, and then they just quit and they realize, damn, this shit's too powerful. I threw away all my resources. I am a noob. The Cypher Squad has slain me. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Goodbye. Alrighty, we got our boy Gibby. Young Tube already introduced him back in versus Losing Bad. I mean, this guy's gonna be pretty good at losing, considering that this dude is a champion Gen 6 player. God damn, like 13 Smogon trophies. You wouldn't believe the results this kid puts up. Throws up his rocks on the U-turn, turn 1, is not afraid. Will-O-Wisp on the Garchomp throwing up his rocks, absolutely not afraid. Lava Plumes on the Ferrothorn coming in, not afraid. That shit dies. Stays in on the Earthquake, throws off a Lava Plume. He has already asserted his dominance. Now he's able to go Gliscor on this Earthquake. The Chomp's already half dead, the Ferrothorn died. Doubles back into Heatran on the Clefable, knowing that this is probably some sort of setup Clefable that's going to try to break through the Gliscor. He has Taunt though, so he's able to just, you know, do his thing. If there's a Pokemon to stop Clefable, it's fucking Heatran, dude. Another Lava Plume. This one crits, epic, so it's able to die to burn. Torn comes in. I almost expected him to stay in. Goes Gliscor in the Superpower. Takes absolutely nothing. He has opponent U-turns out because they're shook. SD from Gliscor. This shit's going to send Clefable packing in 2. Yep, that crit did not matter. It is a clean 2-hit KO. That wasn't even a roll on the Ice Beam. Let's see what he does. And he Ice Fangs on the Tornado. he's just not fucking around. At this point, sacks the Gliscor because everything's been said and done. He's able to knock off. That's going to 2-hit KO the Superpowers. I guess not wanting to risk the roll on knockoff because he would need a slightly higher roll. A mid roll would leave them at 1%. He's able to go out into Heatran on the Magnezone. It dies, but you know, cute little double. Let him know his place. Now he's able to get that Mega off on Zam, which is big because getting your Mega off in this generation can be a little bit tricky since you don't save the speed stat. You don't gain the new speed stat until the turn after. Crits the HP Fire on his Ferrothorn. He just gets up a Spike. It literally could not matter any less with the Pokemon he has left. Keldeo. Specs Keldeo able to come out. Scald, 81%. Another Scald. Knock that boy out. Metagross is going to take mad chip from these hazards. Yep. And should just die to Scald. No, it lives. But gets burned. Epic. Didn't matter. Torn clicked knock. Alakazam clicked anything. That's a GG. I wouldn't really call it a GG considering he got throttled, but you know, whatever. You know, it's a polite thing to say. It's a normal thing to say. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is an epic tournament replay for me with the team that Kitchard beat me when I met him. He passed it to me pretty recently, and I was like, damn. You know how I'm gonna get past round 3 in a tournament? I'm gonna bring a team from a homie that means something to me. All right. Landorus Ditto, pretty common lead matchup. I go out into best Clef counter. It's nicknamed that because he clipped my +6 Clefable with Rotom, and I lost because of it. But whatever. I go Heatran on the Will-O-Wisp because I'm about that life, and I literally just get up my rocks, I Toxic the Rotom, and I just sack my Heatran. I don't even need it. I said fuck it. Like, trapping the Pex is cool and all, but like, whatever. I'm not afraid. I go Bulu. Everything on my team at this point is slower than Rotom. So I just accept my fate. I get burned. Hornleech still does a bunch in terrain though. Bulu's pretty strong. Goes into big Excadrill on Hornleech. Takes a decent amount, honestly, all things considered. But is able to heal up a little bit It's leftovers on top of the terrain. I go into Caesar. This is going to be a free ass SD for me, as he'll probably want to get his rocks up. Yep. Easy read, easy game, easy life. So I'm going to knock on the obvious ass Toxapex, right? And little does he know, is +2 Caesar gets a guaranteed KO on Toxapex with a knockoff to Bug Bite. I know, I got the tech. I didn't even bullet punch. I expected him to want to quiver dance, so I'd be able to like knock into bullet punch and kill him. A little overzealous, whatever. It happens sometimes. You know, my plays are just too big brain for my opponent. Scarf Rotom Wash at that is able to just clean up that Landorus. I've revealed the tech, but I'm going to put it in the back and save it for later, because Scarf Rotom Wash is faster than everything on this team, including Mega Alakazam. I would hammer on the Volcarona. I wanted a Stone Edge, but I just didn't have it in me. I wanted to play a little tiny bit more conservative just to make sure, but I go for it this time. That's fine. Look at all that damage. He tries to roost it off, but I hit another one. Boom, 66% even when burned. That's some huge fucking damage. At this point, he just, you know, he doesn't want to risk the crit. He just knocks me out. Definitely would have been better to risk the miss and wait out that terrain, so I died. I went for the Earthquake. I felt like it was necessary, because if he Quiver Danced, I lost. Yeah, very likely I could have lost there. I Volt Switch on the Megazam coming in. I'm able to go into Gear. Gear is able to, you know, takes 29. That's a decent amount, because it's an offensive Gear. I throw off the Z-Fairy here on the Volcarona, because I have HP Fire on the Magearna. But since I saw leftovers on the Excadrill, I should have realized it was so bulky. That shit did 53 at +1, so my Gear dies. That crit didn't matter. But you know what does matter? Scarf Rotom Wash. I'm able to hit a Hydro Pump. Alright, that's one. Toxic helping out a little bit. Boom, that's a second one. Actually, that's the third one, because I hit one on Landorus. Mega Alakazam, don't give a fuck. Hit another one. He recovers, new move, hit a fifth one. In comes the Excadrill, hit a sixth one. We hit 6 Hydro Pumps out here, baby. God damn. So that's my game one. I won the set 2-0. Pretty epic, but I included that game because I felt like that was the coolest. Let's go back to Tube for a moment. As I expected, counter team. Literally random dude on the ladder. How the fuck were you expecting a counter team? They exchanged some words. How the fuck is this counter team? Whatever. Sometimes it's best to just let your gameplay do the talking for you, right? Goes into Feeny on the Thunder Wave. Couldn't give a fuck less. Landorus on the Venusaur gets his rocks up. They exchange hazards. Chansey, he gets his spikes up. He's now got hella hazards up, which is great for him. His opponent predicts the Feeny this time. Doesn't go for the T-Wave, goes for the toss. Able to go straight into Santana, Bandana, Zard X. Start setting up on this Chansey. Still can't Misty Terrain because it's grounded because it's Zardex. Flare Blitz, able to knock that shit out. Kills itself in the meantime, but Chansey is a big threat. So with that thing gone, this is pretty clear-cut gameplay of game plan of what he needs to do. This becomes a lot more simpler. Let's see. Yep, switches out on the Gear. Even though he's set up, scouts for that Earthquake. Gets the read right. Misses the pump on the Skarm, which is a little unfortunate, but his opponent goes for Spike anyways rather than defogging or healing. He misses another Hydro Pump on the Venusaur, but it wouldn't have done anything. That's fine. Lets the Venusaur heal up. In comes Big Heatran. U-turn. Yep. Obvious switch. Easy game, easy life. Brings this shit back out. Venusaur. What are we going to see? We're going to see a Hydro Pump. Still is 27. That's pretty good for like not evolved Gren. 26, you know, just kind of fishes. See if he can catch him switching. Or if he can get a crit. Neither. Able to U-turn on that Skarm again. Rocky Helmet, but it doesn't matter because just getting Gren back in is what matters. This should be a Dark Pulse 2-hit KO? Yeah, absolutely. Those hazards up are so key. Switches into Skarm, but Skarm takes a million anyways because it's more Phys-Def oriented Pokemon. Now he goes into Keldeo, but Tapu Fini is a great answer to that. It has already more than overstayed its welcome and done its job this game. He now defogs, considering he's done enough chip with the hazards. That's fine. They're not really going to be doing too much to the steel types. The Venusaur is already dead, you know. And, I mean, Keldeo's at 94, but he doesn't really need that hazard chip. What he wants is as much health on his Pokemon as possible to preserve his sacks. Phenomenal way to play offense. Phenomenal offense player. Put 2-2 together. It is what it is. Sets up in front of the Bisharp. Couldn't be fuck less. Heat Train comes out as he Focus Blast takes 67. We see a Thunderbolt. Yep, phenomenal set. Great coverage. And at +1, this is going to be an easy sweep. Damn, Magearna really a broken ass Pokemon. When are we going to see this shit banned? Said GG, you really tried to stall me. LMAO. Yup. And they just, they exchanged some pretty friendly words, you know, sportsman-like players. Sometimes you get mad when you get counter-teamed. We have 5 AM in Stockholm once again, spouting this phenomenal team that Blunder used in tournament and throttled his opponent with. Was able to successfully use a Komo-O in a team with a Ditto and a Toxapex, but let's focus on Tube for right now. Balenciaga step in, leads with Lopunny, phenomenal lead. Goes straight for the power-up punch on the Rocky Helmet Landers and gets Toxic. Boy, is that a whack-ass set. Frustration does 58. Oof. Goodbye, Lopunny. Interesting set from our opponent, honestly. HPS on the Zap, so we're a little behind right now. Sick Man Sama on the Kyurem. Substitute. Holy shit, is Substitute Kyurem a fucking bitch to deal with. Substitute Roost, Ice Beam, Earth Power. That kind of shit. He's able to crunch, get some chip on it going. Luckily, T-Tar doesn't care about Earth Power too much. Stone Age miss, unfortunate, considering our opponent didn't go for the substitute. For whatever reason, they're opting to just go all willy-nilly. Catches him with the pursuit on the withdrawal. Now that's brazy. Fire Blast on the Caesar does 92%. Goes hard Zapdos. Bullet Punch. Whatever, he just goes for the discharge. Gets the paralyze here, because I mean the chances of the para is pretty huge, considering he just made a physical attack against static, and then the 30% chance from that, the 30% chance from discharge. Goes for a discharge versus the Volk. Goes into T-Tar, gets some chip on that. Through the sand, you know, he didn't get the para on the first discharge, so now he's got to try to deal with this another way. Volcarona really a bitch of a Pokemon, goddamn. And we have Sand, Excadrill, boom, kill it with the Rock Slide. Surprise, bitch, I bet you forgot this this combo existed. He goes for the Iron Head, doesn't kill because the Landorus is so bulky. At this point, though, I mean, Tangrowth cleaning up everything that ain't the Zapdos. Excuse me, the Hawlucha doesn't even go for the fucking Electric Seed boost on it, knowing that Zapdos just shuts Hawlucha down completely. We see him opting in to stay in on with the Tangrowth, just not giving a fuck. Goes into Tapu Koko here as he goes into Zapdos. You know, pretty good play from our opponent. He lets Zapdos take quite a bit, just scouting that damage. Now he's gonna go out into Tangrowth. Definitely not appreciating that poison. Yeah, so now he's gonna get that defense boost. That's fine. Really doesn't matter. Zapdos is still going to shit on Hawlucha anyways. It's like the best counter, honestly. Man, I feel like this has been hella long. Not surprised considering I feel like I say this every time. I've never had this many entries for the community collab before. Holy shit, did I have to actually look through and like pick them. Before it was like, come on guys, we just need 2 more, we just need 1 more. Does anyone want to submit one? Now it's like, alright, you guys managed to submit 60 replays. I chose like 11 this time. I got some from everyone, which was really cool. He calls him a fucking noob, which is hilarious considering he just got throttled. Absolutely throttled as he's just sitting there roosting on this Specs Dazzling Gleam. Tells him to stop timer stalling. Hey, you know, shut up fucking noob, I have a higher rank. With me. Oh my god. Subcurum is AIDS. LMAO. You must have shame. That's so funny, dude. Way more elo. And he won. I mean, how you gonna talk shit if you lost, man? Shut the fuck up. Alright. And a replay. 1 more to go. Yours truly. Funniest fucking replay. Not as funny as the first one, but this is a pretty funny replay. You know, just Rock Slide on the Torn. Kill it, you know, just doing my Gen 6 shit. Landorus on the Mega Shark. You know, make a pretty stupid Earthquake, but whatever. Go hard, Latias on the volt switch. In comes this shit. I trick on the obvious belly drum. And my opponent forfeits. Now that's a body bag. Thank you so much to everyone who comments, who likes, who subscribes, who watches the streams, who is active in the Discord, who participates in the community collaborations, who is eagerly waiting for the Slate for Joe Rick Draft League to get started. The draft is in April. Look forward to that. You'll see content around the Draft League. You'll see collaborations. Myself and other content creators, both on the YouTube and on the Twitch. Shit is popping. We're really popping off. The growth has been insane. We bled 1 sub going into April. So right now we're at 10. I'm really trying to hit 15 before my birthday, April 12th. So, you know, make sure www.twitch.tv/YourBoySlifer/subscribe. Give me that Twitch Prime. And we'll have a lit Gordon Ramsay stream. We'll watch some Kitchen Nightmares. We'll big chill together. Shit's gonna last like 6 hours or some crazy shit. I'll make it as long as you guys fucking want it. We'll do milk review for some wacky flavors of milk. I have like 20 flavors of milk just waiting. Cotton candy, cookies and cream, peppermint. You don't even know the milk that I have. Alright, so you do not want to miss out on that. So you're going to make sure you're going to smash like on this video. You're going to subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the Twitch, follow the Twitch. Boom, you're going to buy my feet pics. You're going to, you're going to buy my premium Snapchat. All that good shit. So, until further ado, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.